Shadow Champion. What can I interest you in? Of course. Let me show you around the grounds.
Why are you carrying so many eggs? Surely they will spoil.
Yes?
Approach, honored champion. By the authority of Toamохавая and the souls of Kazuwari, you are declared the champion of the hunt. From this day forth, you are the envy and the ambition of every contender to come. You are hunter, but also hunted. Yours is the burden and the joy of defending this proud title. If you choose to abandon this glory to the next who challenges you for it, that is your decision.
Never thought I'd hear those words.
Now, to anoint you in the pool of memories, that the souls of this place may share in your triumph. Clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes to that which the faces choose to show you. You have slain all, survived all. You are what the Crucible has wrought. In rejecting the ceremony, however, you would abandon what you sought.
What are you doing? Isn't this the whole reason you came here?
No time to get shy now. We've come this far.
Ain't we supposed to be helping the souls of this place? Can't do that by giving up.
isn't right.
It seems we've all been marked champions of the hunt.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please. This one is my friend. There are other sows. Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
You fight with the fury of Toamохавая in all his forms.
Yeah, we're real impressive. So who in Malcolm's name are you?
You have endured what few others might, my chosen. I am Iruke, the surviving face. It is good to finally meet you in person. I wish to see you return to your proper place, but the other faces conspire against us. I invited you here that the others wouldn't, that you would arrive unblinded and unaffected. The others would use you to escape this place. They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented.
If the faces got free of their statue, we'd be unleashing a three-headed monster on the Deadfire. But that might bring the bloodshed in the Crucible to an end, too.
This is Toamochawaya's domain. One of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond. Here, the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Toamохавая will absorb their cunning and feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible Games. I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and suffering throughout the Deadfire. I enjoyed the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt. We are talons shared upon one clawed hand. Though possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds, we have united in purpose.
That don't exactly explain things.
We serve Toamahawaya and care for his crucible. Wahami, the slaying face, has destroyed the flow of souls. To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone. Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage. It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape, or perhaps only to avenge himself on Toamahawaya. Perhaps your arrival is the hunter god's reply. Trust is for prey, but ignore my words and you will remain here forever. Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do, and can repair the damage the slaying face has wrought. Axika, the seeking face, also resides in this place. She may know how best to handle Wahami. If not, then the slaying face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it. It would be stranger if all of this seemed normal to you. How may I enlighten? Toamahawaya's realm is not easily understood. Ask, and I will attempt to explain. Do you not see his ribs? his eyes, his blood. This place is Toamowai.
I wonder if this is what those souls all reaped up by Gone feel like.
His presence surrounds us. Listen, and you will hear his roars and purrs. But since the shattering of the spine of souls, he has grown quieter. We are within the heart of the Crucible. The pool of memories was simply the entry. If you are trying to figure out where you are, the closest answer is that your soul resides within the statue of the faces of the hunt.
I think that means we can summon up a fight? Wait, we ain't a talking statue too now, are we?
Then ask, and perhaps I can lead you to clarity. All who die in the Crucible pass through this place. But only the three of us, Wahami, Axika, and I remain to honor the Hunter God. Since Wahami damaged the pillar, I have spotted momentary glimpses of other souls. Lost, wayward, and transient. I imagine this will continue until the souls can properly return to the wheel. I suspect she sensed the disruption in the flow of souls after Wahami made his mark. I fear the slow death of this place, or the wrathful return of Toamowai, should the spine remain broken. No. Always the three of us. I can't recall a time without the others. Perhaps Wahami believes he can burden you with his role as the slaying face and escape this place. I assumed such a thing impossible, but he's determined to try. Tuamawai guide your hunt.
niggas got to shine in my bed, huh?
What can I do? I'd be glad to.
Belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Eora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Hawana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once.
This indignity will not go unanswered.
Copper lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Hwana. Hello again, Watcher. I apologize for the strangeness of our meeting place and the brusqueness of our invitation. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this place, it pains me to admit that you've caught us in a state of floundering weakness. In his desperate flailing to escape, Wahami smashed the pillar. Now the flow of souls through this place is choked, and the Crucible doomed. But now you're here, and I imagine the gods follow on your heels. That is not ideal. By severing the Crucible's connection to the rest of the Beyond, Wahami has limited Galawain's influence on Kazuwari. I can only imagine that he has sent an agent to reclaim it by force. His beast will drench Kazuwari in blood. But first, he will destroy this statue and all within it, the two of us included. Another reason, Watcher, why you must stop Wahami. A Watcher can seek souls in the in-between, but more curiously, those souls can see them back. The mechanism within the crucible attempts to replicate that signaling property, only without a mortal body that is susceptible to death or disease. Every hunter chases Galawain in their own way. Mine was to have Galawain come to me. Toamохавая was a mythic figure among the ancient Huana, a great three-headed monster, the greatest of all predators. We featured it prominently in our designs here on Kazuwari, in part to appease their overbearing king. Over time, Galawain bent the figure to his purposes. He may have stolen its identity, but in doing so, he granted it a kind of godhood. What do you mean? The surviving face speaks too freely of my past. When we conceived of the Crucible, we were on the cusp of several major breakthroughs in our study of the soul and the beyond. The Huana, however, did not share our interests. As a result, much of this place was constructed in secret, away from their attention. That the Crucible's true nature remains hidden to this day, I take a measure of pride in it.
The lie that keeps on killing. What an achievement.
You could say it was made in your image, in a manner of speaking. Do I hear an accusation in your words? To a hunter, or a god of hunting, the term trap is no pejorative. But yes, we designed the Crucible to capture the essence of those who met defeat here, and some of the power of the victorious.
It feeds off the living too?
It does not allow those energies gathered or expelled by the contenders to go to waste. Within the Crucible, today's hunters may learn, firsthand and without coddling, the lessons that slew hunters of the past. That this place also serves as an island of bounty proved an unintended but desirable outcome. You may have noticed that Kazuwari is overrun with beasts of unusual size, animals touched by Galawain.
Once or twice.
Such creatures were not of this island prior to the Crucible's construction. This is actually, the talents of the Watchers inspired aspects. No, we were the first set to this task. Always us three. I cannot imagine it any other way. It may not even be possible to leave, but Wahami will try. So you'd rather just remain trapped in this forsaken place? Well, when you tire of the beyond and decide you wish to see the living world again, perhaps then you will seek out Wahami.
Eruke's piglet finally arrives! You hunt well, champion. Your fury pleases Toamowai, as does the blood you have spilled in his name. Your strength and fury will live forever. You will speak for Toamowai. You will become as a god. Toamowai would not have guided your slaughter were this moment not meant to be. You have earned this prize! You have earned eternal life! Take it! I needed the souls of the vanquished to fill this place, to gorge on them, and ready myself for the trials to come. But most importantly, I knew the broken pillar would bring you, a lure that would attract only a watcher. You will fix the River of Souls. We gaze into each other as only watchers can, until I wear your living hide, and you walk the heavens. When I walk in your body, I will adapt, will be free, will hunt Eora once more!
Is that even possible? Seems a bit early in y'all's courtship for that.
You really ought to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself, friend.
Ain't nobody ever taught you how to ask politely?
Yes, yes. Would expect as such. I bash better than I talk. But I will try to answer clearly. So, what is it? Which one? I have seen much. Maybe too much. Am watcher to others, but am also watcher to self. I can see many of my deaths from before Wahami was Wahami. When I was more boy than man, would dream of past lives and past deaths. Of course! Greatest slayer must be born among greatest hunting trails. Make peace? Toamохавая teaches all to struggle for better. I will not be denied the thrill of the living chase any longer. Yes, yes. And Watcher has come to an answer? So we must settle this with strength. Toamохавая would have it no other way!
Hang on now. Should probably find out what's going on here before we start throwing our weight around.
What is there to consider? Perhaps you need a moment to grieve? That is understandable. Return when you're done crying and ready to accept fate.
You return. What would you have of me? It is a surprisingly interesting idea, especially given that you are a watcher. Theoretically speaking, you bridge the gap between the physical world, the here, and the metaphysical world. Wahami was a watcher in life. He may know something I do not. theoretically, though I highly doubt it. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. I suspect he will only respect force. Ultimately, it's less a matter of how he leaves than what he leaves behind. Nature abhors a vacuum. Any attempt to leave one here will tear Wahami apart. If he is to escape, he must leave something in his place. Something of significant spiritual puissance. Whatever suffered such a fate, however, would become enslaved by Galawain's will.
Can't say I like the sound of that.
They would lose themselves, subsumed into the role of the faces of the hunt. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. I suspect he will only respect force. What would you have of me? This is no... Actually, you could say it was made in your image. In a patience.
Insufferable.
Watcher?
The slaying face is nothing if not predictable. There might be some way to appeal to his pride, however. I assure you, champion, that killing me will not get you closer to escape. Wahami corrupted the flow of souls, not I. The slaying face, there might be some way to... Though we are united in service of Toamохавая, I fear that for the Crucible to survive, this must be done. I fear this course of action, but you are my chosen, and I will put my faith in your resolve. Do what must be done. Where would I go? When you're ready, I will be here.